Very funny lady. Let's give it up, Kelsey Durkin.
I'm the last person. I want to start by telling you guys something. Kevin is gay. That's okay. And also, I want to give a round of applause to Jane, because to get up on stage, it is hard to be funny. You know, it's hard to be pregnant, and it's hard to be sober. She's doing all three at the same time. You know, I know we like pregnant and sober to go together, but for her, she gets extra points, you know? That's right. Hell, you know, when I was pregnant, I didn't even leave my house. I didn't. I've got 2 kids, and I love them, but I hate being pregnant. I do, especially in LA, you know? The expectations are so high. You gotta look good while you're pregnant, and you gotta look good after you're pregnant, and they don't give you a lot of time. They don't. Out here, you've got about 48 hours. It's unbelievable, but it's because the women out here are nuts, right, ladies? I mean, the celebrities we compare ourselves to, it's horrible. Do you guys know Posh Spice? You know who she is? Yeah, she's a modern day medical miracle. I love her. I mean, she has not eaten for like 3 years straight, and she's still alive. I imagine she sits down at the breakfast table and she's all, I'm full. I love that. You know, it's not like that where I'm from. I'm from the South. And in the South, you can be as fat as you like for as long as you like. Nobody cares, you know? We don't. Women there are like, well, Johnny's turning 18 this fall. I guess it's time I lose that baby weight. God willing. You know? It's not even your problem. It's his. Hello. How great is that, you know? But I know why they're scared. I'm scared too. They don't let fat people live out here. Fat people can't live in LA. They don't. Bree's right. You know, you go to rent an apartment, they're like, previous address, check. Current employer, check. Weight, 5'4", 160. Have you thought about Whittier? I don't live in Whittier, but I do live in the beautiful city of El Segundo. Yeah, we got some Gundo people back there. For those of you that don't live in El Segundo, you too, do you guys know where that's located? El Segundo is conveniently located inside Terminal B of LAX. It's so convenient. My friends will call, and they'll be like, hey, Kels, our flight gets in at 10, can you pick us up? I'm like, just jump, you'll be fine. You know? I didn't always dream of living in El Segundo. Shocking, I know. You know, I had high hopes, I really did, but I love it there. Don't get me wrong, I promise. But I had hopes for a better life, but I got screwed. No, I did. I mean, it's true. See, what happened was, when I got married, my husband was a professional football player. Our life was so good. But then all of a sudden, he decided he wanted to make a difference in the world and become a social worker. Yeah, I know what you guys are all thinking. You're like, oh, the bitch married for money. That is so not the point, you know. That isn't. The point is that we all have certain expectations for how our life is going to be, and mine has unfortunately taken a drastic turn for the worse. You know, I don't even remember the conversation we had, but it was something like,
hey baby, I was thinking of quitting football, giving up all our worldly possessions, and helping people who have drug problems.
And I was like, okay, but you don't need to quit football for that. Think of all the people you could help on your team. Seriously, I mean, it's just, our life's been different. We used to party with famous people at the Palms and sip champagne. Now that he's in social work, we party with crackheads at picnics and drink grape Shasta. Seriously, it's been an adjustment. You know, but don't worry though, there's still some football in our life. Don't you worry. No. When my husband gets in bed at night, he grabs a quarter, flips it over his hand. He says, heads. Hey, tails. Oh, heads, you lose. You're on top. And then when we're done having sex, he always reaches over the nightstand, grabs a Gatorade bottle, dumps the shit on my head, hits me on the ass, and says, great job, baby, hit the showers. Yeah. It's awkward, it is. But marriage is hard. I mean, it is really hard. But I figured out why. It's because we're so unprepared, right? None of us are ready. I mean, one of the main things you do to get ready for a marriage is you register for wedding gifts. You guys have seen those couples? They're in Pottery Barn, they're all hopeful. She's like, honey, look at this china pattern. Ah, I've got to have 12 settings. People. People, listen to me. You don't need to register for China. First of all, when are you going to have 12 people over for a sit-down dinner in your shithole one-bedroom apartment? You need to register for a damn spare bedroom, so you get the hell away from each other every now and then. Like I said, I live in El Segundo with my 2 kids. I have a boy and a girl. And we found out what we were having both times. Because you can, so I think you should. But just so you all know, Jane, I've talked to you about this, that's not cool anymore. No, the new thing is to wait. Yeah, you hear all these couples and they're like, we're not gonna find out the sex of our baby because it's like one of life's last great surprises. Oh my God. Let me tell you something, people. After you've had your legs wrapped around your head for 10 hours straight, and all of a sudden you shoot a human being out your vagina, you're surprised. I promise. It doesn't matter. Boy, girl, puma. Still surprised. Yeah. You are. It's really. You know what else was surprising for me was how much it hurt. You know? I must have missed that day in sex ed. I mean, we sure spend a lot of time teaching kids how the baby gets in. What we need to be focusing on is how the baby gets out. I mean, why can't we just tell girls the truth? Just be honest with them, you know? Girls, your vagina is going to tear through your rectum. You will never be the same again. But it's your choice. Now go have fun on prom night. No, but my husband and I, we took a natural birthing class. You know, that was really helpful. Yeah, the highlight was when the teacher had us hold some ice cubes in our hand for 3 minutes to show us what a contraction may feel like. What she should have done is jammed an ice pick through my hand. That would have been a little closer to the truth. Yeah, and this birthing class I took focused on my husband as our coach. Yeah. Which would have been great if childbirth were some type of sport, you know? And if that were true as owner of this team, I promise you I would have had his ass fired at halftime. Unbelievable, that man. I do want to tell you guys, my husband has a lot of really amazing, wonderful qualities, none of which I'm going to touch on tonight. So let's move on. My husband, bless him, he cannot multitask at all. It's a problem. No, it seriously is. Let me explain to you what my life is like. My husband will be holding the baby. And I'll be bringing in the groceries, unloading the dishwasher, checking the email, and all of a sudden the phone will ring. And I'll be like, hey babe, can you get the phone? And he's like, oh. No? Baby? It's true. It's true. So you can imagine, I'm like any other working mother. I am tired, you know? Between work and the kids and the house, I just want a break. I just want to get away, just have a moment to myself, you know? And when I get that time,